Alright, so I tried out a few other decks, but none of them really worked, so we are back to the Charizard deck here. That I also played last video in. So yeah, let's just try and actually win some games again, because I lost quite a lot of points here. We're back to Great Ball instead of Ultra Ball. So yeah, let's try and get back to Ultra Ball at least. And it looks like in our first match we are against a Darkrai deck. I think we start with a Vulpix here. So it's easily able to retreat as well, with only needing 1 energy. It's an Arceus Darkrai deck probably then. Oh right, no, this is actually a Crobat deck. I have played against this before. It is pretty decent. But yeah, let's do Tail Whip. There's not really anything else we do here. We don't have a Charizard, we don't have Rare Candy, so we at least need 2 turns to draw those cards anyways. Okay, apparently he doesn't really have anything either, so let's do Professor's Research then. That's a Rare Candy at least. Now we still need the Charizards. Luckily we have a Ninetales, so that's 90 damage at least. And the Arceus is low. Looks like he is gonna retreat his Arceus, but we have a Cyrus in hand, which means we can kill it at least next turn. And then hopefully we also get a Charizard so that we can put that on the bench. Okay, so no Charizard. However, as I said, we still have Cyrus, so we can just put in the Arceus and kill it anyways. So there we go, that's 90 damage again. 2 points for us. Okay, he used the Celestic Tone Elder to get back his Arceus. Still fine though, because he puts it in play, and that is actually a mistake from him, because now we can Sabrina one of his Zubats and get the last point we need. So I'm guessing he either concedes here or puts in a Zubat. Yep, there it is. There is the concede, so that's a win for us. And I kinda needed that because we were doing not too hot. We are now at 702, so 1 game of Ultra Ball. Alright, here we go again. No Charmander this time in our hands. So Vulpix it is instead. Also nothing yet. We basically can't play anything, so we move it to the opponent. Alright, let's see if we draw anything. Nope. So that's very unfortunate. Let's hope we get a heads here, otherwise we might lose next turn already. Okay, that's a heads at least, so hopefully we survive 1 turn. Oh, he evolves it, and apparently then he is able to attack, so that's a very quick loss. But obviously nothing we could have done better there. Alright, we are against a Steel type deck this time. We start with a Vulpix though. Again, no Charmander. Looks like we are against a Solgaleo deck actually. Is one of the strongest decks in the meta right now. Sadly, I don't have the cards to run that deck, but I might in the future. Okay, so we Professor's Research and hope we get... Okay, we got another Vulpix, not ideal, but at least something else to put on a bench. And then we Tail Whip, doesn't really do anything because he's probably gonna either Rare Candy hit or something, so... Okay, so what do we do here? We put in Ninetales probably, but we also Professor's Research and hope we get something good. That's a Charmeleon, not what we wanted. Okay, evolve it and play the other one. Flamethrower, at least we kill 1 Cosmog. Okay, so he makes me swap out. Yeah, that's annoying, because we cannot easily swap it back. We still don't have a Charmander either. So I guess we just put an energy on Ninetales and see what he does. Okay, he is actually running a Lunala deck. So I guess I lost. Okay, let's think here, because what can we do? I think we Sabrina and then hope he... Oh wait, no, he is gonna get 2 energies actually. So there isn't really anything we do here. So we cannot get rid of one of his energies. He puts an energy on Giratina. Blah blah blah. Okay, Charmander. Next turn we rare candy, and at least we get to do 90 damage here. So that leaves it at 60. Charmeleon does 40, so that's not gonna be enough, sadly. But okay, he's gonna swap it out again to Lunala probably. Let's see. Okay, he puts an energy on Giratina, he swaps it out to Lunala. He is gonna kill my Ninetales with the Lunala, makes sense. And then what do? We rare candy. This is what this deck is capable of. We rare candy. We put in Charizard. We put an energy on the Charizard. We also stoke, and then we have 5 energies on Charizard for next turn, and my iPad is really laggy, I'm not sure why. Okay, so here is where we win, because we have Cyrus, we put in his Giratina, we already have 1 point. So that's 150, and that's a win. That was actually surprising, because I thought we were gonna lose this game, but that is the power of Charizard. He is able to ramp up within like 2 turns. Alright, so we potentially need 1 more win again to rank up to Ultra Ball. Let's see what we can do. We are against a Lucario deck, it seems. Okay, so it's our turn. Oh no, this is a Rampardos deck, obviously. We Tail Whip. And we get a Tails. Obviously, that was gonna happen. But okay, we get a rare candy. So that's great, because now we can evolve our Charmander. So there we have our Charizard. And we also get to evolve the Ninetales. So let's put a giant cape on the Ninetales and use Flamethrower to kill this Riolu. And that puts it in a pretty good position actually. Okay, so he has his Rampardos. And he is gonna try kill my Charizard. Or obviously he only deals 130 damage. So I think what we do here is actually let him maybe kill the Charizard. I cannot heal my Charizard right now, so I won't be able to do anything about that. I think my win condition here might be having something on the bench actually. Let's see. Yeah, there isn't really anything I can do, so let's just leave it at that. And he puts a cape on his Rampardos, so yeah, that's annoying. Okay, yeah, this game is pretty much over. He kills my Charizard, and Ninetales cannot do anything here. So he has 120 HP, I only have 90 damage. We can swap it out, but doesn't really matter, so I think I'm just gonna concede. Alright, we still need only one more game to get into Ultra Battle rank, so... Okay, we are against Oricorio here. So a Ninetales would be amazing, because then we can just kill the Oricorio anyways. Obviously the Charizard is not really gonna do anything. But yeah, let's see what we draw next turn. Okay, we draw a Charizard. Let's... Professor's Research. Nope, that's not what we wanted. So this is looking pretty dire. We can do Charmander. We can then do a Tail Whip. Potentially we can try use the Charmander and the Charmeleon to kill the Oricorio, but that would take a lot of turns. Okay, at least we get ahead. Not that he is gonna have 2 energies on it, but still. Alright, so let's put a Charizard in play here, I think, because even though I cannot attack the Oricorio, my Vulpix is also not gonna do anything. So I retreat the Vulpix here, get Charizard into play, do Stoke to get some energies, and then next turn we can actually swap out one of his Pokemon because we have a Sabrina. And then, because we have to wait before we get a Ninetales until we can actually kill the Oricorio. Okay, he put an energy on his Pikachu. Let's go, we got another Sabrina. So will we Sabrina here? We have enough energies on the Charizard. And kill his Pikachu. And then next turn we could Sabrina again and kill his Arceus. So for now it looks pretty good. Alright, so he played a Pikachu, so sadly we cannot kill the Arceus. However, we can kill the other Pikachu. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. And we have at least an energy on my Vulpix right now. So next turn he's probably gonna get Oricorio in the active spot, and then we swap out the Charizard for the Ninetales and we kill the Oricorio and win the game. Alright, okay, here we go. Retreat the Charizard. Put an energy on there. Ninetales. Flamethrower. And we kill Oricorio and win the game. So that's pretty good. We win 3, lose 2. Pretty good record, I would say. This deck is pretty strong. I would recommend playing it.